It's all happening in Florida from Amway Center in Orlando. The Celtics taking on the Magic. For the Boston Celtics, playing at a high level deep into the season, and they're hungry to keep it going tonight. Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. D.A. Jake.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam.
That's pretty intriguing, D.A. That's an interesting story. Thank you for giving it to us. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And for the Magic, at the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard set is Fultz and Suggs. And it's Bamba in at the 5 down low.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Tatum passes to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. And he's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's making, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
And here's Tatum for 3. Williams, good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Outside Tatum. Williams kicks to Holiday. And it's Orlando with the rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team. Banchero dishes to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Tatum looking around. The tray. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Wagner kicks to Bamba. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
You know, for a big man, Bamba does a nice job stretching the floor. I mean, he's capable from the mid-range and can go out to the three-point line, too.
Brown the pass to Horford. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside. And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that. But currently, they lack that star.
Brown dishes to Tatum. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Brown outside. Misses the 3. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
From downtown, and Bamba pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Fultz, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Horford finds Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. Drops in the tray. Tatum's got 6.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Orlando trailing here. Isaac outside. Shot from 12. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Boston. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
The offensive rebound, Wagner, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Here's Anthony. The teardrop falls in.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
And White kicks to Griffin. Right wing. 13 feet away. Here's Pritchard. Here's White. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. White's got his second basket of the night. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Boston on top. They're up by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
And please give a big round of applause.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Colts is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Franz Wagner wasted no time making the splash in the league. Took home a Rookie of the Month award at the end of 2021. A really good start for him on his budding NBA career.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Wagner's Rookie of the Month award was well-earned, Clark. He is a hard-working player.
Yeah, I agree. He's earned and carved out a spot for this team already. And he's accomplished those feats quite quickly. I mean, Wagner has tremendous potential, I think, and a really bright future. He's a versatile player, a hard-working guy. He's only going to get better.
And the Magic making a change here. Bamba's checked in. The Celtics also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Grant Williams. And Al Horford subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon.
Boy, he's got such outstanding vision for a big guy, and he's a willing passer. He knows the importance of keeping the ball moving.
Wagner wide open. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Wagner's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Now the pass to Fultz. Back to Wagner. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Magic leading by 3.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Yep, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. You're right. Defense has been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Suggs, he's checked in for Orlando. Here's Orlando now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Here's Fultz. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all. He is the epitome of a seasoned veteran. Drew Holiday has performed at a high level no matter what uniform he's had on.
And about Drew Holiday, he's got that championship mentality.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, he established that with the Bucks, winning a title that late in your career, especially after the career he's had. It's got to feel good. I mean, by far, one of the hardest workers in the game, Drew Holiday.
Mo Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Isaac comes in for Wagner. Griffin's checked in for the Celtics. Richard comes in for Tatum. Here's Suggs. Nice D from Griffin.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Fultz against Horford, and it's in there.
Zero hesitation offense from Fultz there. Catching the defense unprepared, took full advantage.
Holiday looking for an opening. Down low, it's stolen by Banchero. Here's Suggs, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
And this is something Suggs does not shy away from. Wanting to get to the line in these clutch moments.
And Orlando making a change here. Carter's checked in. Then for the Celtics, Williams, he's checked in for Horford. And it's White in for Drew Holiday. And it's Brown missing. Magic leading by 6. To the paint, here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play. Finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
It's Brown on the wing. 51 seconds left in the first half. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Griffin, and Brogdon subbed in for Pritchard.
Really good concentration from Suggs there. Pretty good body control, too.
White looking around. And they get it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. White's got 8 points.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Isaac. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Magic lead by 9.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
.11 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Fultz. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And we've reached halftime in this one. Magic lead by 9. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center.
The Celtics, 26.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so big. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. In the second quarter, they turned on the afterburners, making a big charge to jump ahead and build a 9-point lead for themselves at halftime. Shaq, what'd you think about the Magic?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them. Not so much for the other. It's been the difference in the game.
And
Put your hands together, fans.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Without question, Derek White displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Holiday in at the 1. Fultz, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Tatum. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
It's his first trip to the line.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
First one falls for him. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Suggs doing a nice job being aggressive. They're challenging defenders and getting rewarded with the call. You know, look at the job Jalen Suggs did in his rookie season. I mean, he started to show some of those flashes as the season wore on. Flashes of athletic superiority, but also an understanding of how to impact the game with his speed and size and fearlessness.
He misses the free throw. And about Jalen Suggs, Clark, primed for a tremendous season?
No question about it in my mind, Kevin. I mean, the Magic fans are in for a treat. They are excited to see him play again. I think he's got the ability to be elite if things come together as I anticipate they will for him. I think they're fortunate to have him in Orlando running the point.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Well, I tell you what, you look at the youth of the Magic and the talent they have all throughout the roster. I think it's just a matter of time and seasoning before this team takes a really big jump forward.
Anthony's checked in for Markelle Fultz. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Wagner outside. Anthony down low, working on Williams. And it's Suggs missing. And you know, Clark, the Magic have collected their young talent in a number of ways.
Yeah, I like the diversity of accumulation, if you will. They've traded for some. They've drafted most. They know when their timeline is. The Magic, I think, have done a really good job with their rebuild.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And finished off by Horford.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Outside Anthony. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth game.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Brown.
Celtics substitution. Peyton Pritchard.
Celtics trail by 3. Nice ball movement by Boston. Holiday with the 3. They grab their own miss. Williams kicks to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Again, Holiday missing.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Magic making a switch here. Carter's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Magic.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Banchero, that's good.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Horford. In the corner. Tatum with it. Boston again missing. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Magic. They've led by as much as 10. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Tatum passes to Williams. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Wagner outside. And stolen by Tatum. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Orlando leading by 3. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game for the Magic. Mo Wagner's checked in for Banchero. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for Wagner. And then for Boston. Williams, he's checked in for Horford. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Drew Holiday. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Here's Anthony. Passes it to Suggs. Williams with the block. And they'll keep possession. And it's Carter missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
White the pass to Williams. Brogdon inside the line. And finished off by Williams.
Well, I tell you, Brogdon's taken such a big step. He's improved his ball handling and passing. It's made him an all-star caliber player.
Suggs with the ball. Williams picks him up. Taken away by Williams. And a fast break now for the Celtics for the lead. And Tatum the bucket on the assist from Brogdon.
Assisted.
15 points for Jason Tatum. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Tipped away. On the wing, Isaac. Pass to Suggs. That shot off. Excellent D there from Williams.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Hits it from 3-point range. And now a 4-point Boston lead.
I tell you, we get these explosive nights from Tatum more and more often. I mean, he's got the tools of a top 10 scorer in this league. They're on display now.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. Banchero out there with Bamba. And it's Fultz in at point. This is out there for Orlando.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Bamba wide open, and he fires. Al Horford with the rebound.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Brown, and good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
Williams is checked in for the Celtics. Holiday comes in for White.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Wagner against Brown. Outside Holiday. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. 6 to shoot, to the middle. It's stolen by Banchero. He dishes it to Bamba. Kicks it to Suggs. Shoots. Rebound Boston. Brown's got his fourth rebound in this one. And the pass to Williams. Bamba against Horford. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Magic trail by 7 inside. And there's Fultz on the assist from Wagner.
Much respect to Fultz for his attitude. Even when he gets bumped around, he stays with it. Superb body control.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency as soon as he came into the league. You know what you'll get from him every night.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David. Fultz, no good. And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal. And has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
For the Celtics, Jaylen Brown. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. So he comes up empty, missing both.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
He's showing he wants to be the man. Bamba has the hunger to step up in those big moments.
And finished off by Brown.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Fultz dishes to Bamba. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Brown jams it in.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor. And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
The Magic trail by 9. Fultz the pass to Bamba. Can't cash in from close range. And it's Williams with the ball for the Celtics. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. For 3, Brogdon. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero dishes to Fultz. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Fultz has got 5 points now in the quarter. Outside, Horford. From outside the arc, drills the three-pointer. Horford's got the lead up to 10 now for Boston.
At this point, it's looking like it's over. Time is winding down, and this is going to be a win for the Celtics.
Yeah, this has got to be one of the most rewarding wins they'll have this season. They could have easily gone quietly, but they fought back so hard.
They really did, and I think it shows a little bit of the character of this group, and that's a testament to them. When things seem to be their most difficult, they have a way of rallying around one another and looking to be at their best.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jason Tatum.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Suggs passes to Fultz. The Magic again can't hit. Outside Holiday. Outside Tatum. Launches it. It's good from long range. And the Celtics lead by 13.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And here's Brown outside. And Carroll grabs the board. Out left to the wing. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Jason. Congrats on the win. It was a slow start on offense, so what got you guys going in the second half?
You know, Coach told us we didn't deserve to make any shots. You know, we were too tense. We weren't having any fun. You know, we started having a lot more fun second half. Guys were smiling and cheering, and we had some shots.
Well, it's good to know that if you smile, you make shots. I'll keep that in mind. Congrats, man. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.